Hey, hey, what's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible DFS. Let's talk DraftKings Fantasy Basketball Playoff for the slate of August the 24th, 2020. Before I do so, I want to say happy birthday to the late, great Kobe Bryant. Turn would be 42 today. And tomorrow is 8/24, which means it's 8 and 24, the two numbers that Kobe Bryant were. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the slate. Before I do, guys, man, Porzingis late scratch. Luka was amazing. Whew. Paul George defense can't do anything. Kawhi don't even want anything. Man, Luka is great. Right now, he's definitely on my top 5. Yeah, top 10. I'll put him on top 10 right now. Maybe not quite top 5 yet, but top 10. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the slate. So, point guard, Harden, Lillard, James, Chris Paul, McCollum, Brogdon, Paul George, Dragic, Schroeder, Bledsoe. Because the case is different. You have those guys that play power forward. I mean, some of them plays point guard, shooting guard, point guard, small forward. So it's a little bit different. Holiday, George Hill, Rivers, Alex Caruso. Those are the guys I'm looking to play. Either at small forward or point guard or shooting guards. All right. So, but let's talk about the guys that are like a point guard here. Lillard is a no for me. Lillard is too expensive. He's only a point guard. James is 10. Chris Paul is 8K. James is 10.8. McCollum 7.7. I mean, there's many people, especially the point guard only. You have Lillard, Harden. I rather play Harden at point or shooting guard than play Lillard. So Lillard is a no for me on ZK. FD, I'm probably gonna play him, but the point guard that I like is Dragic at 6.5K, Brogdon 7.5, Chris Paul 8K. Who else is on point guard only here? Schroeder, point guard, shooting guard. I don't mind Bledsoe at 5.9K. I wish he was a little cheaper. Folks, I was so disappointed on him, and a lot of people are too, and that's mean a lot of them not going to play him. But I'm gonna go back to Fultz. I like him still a little bit more than DJ, but I will also play DJ. Let's go to the shooting guard position, guys. Harden, definitely like Harden. Bledsoe, not Bledsoe, Butler 8.1K. I think is cheaper than FD. Not sure how much. I don't really like him much because I think I'd rather go down to some other players. But when you're looking at the shooting guard position, we don't have that many. You have Shy, definitely like Shy. So Harden, Shy, then Bledsoe, Butler. Why I keep saying Bledsoe? McCollum or Bledsoe? Oh, Butler. I would go Butler there. Oladipo, Schroeder. Man, Oladipo, very disappointed. The minutes actually there, but it's you play in Miami. That's my team, my home team. Yeah, 28 wasn't bad. 32, so actually it has been decent, but if I had to pick between the two, I would go with Oladipo. Schroeder had a great game yesterday, yes, but if I had to pick one, I would go Oladipo. But Schroeder looks like he probably gonna play high 30s in minutes. So and the matchup is better for Schroeder too. So that could be your reasons for you to go to Schroeder rather than playing Oladipo here. Fournier has been bad the whole series. Actually, the whole bubble, he has been bad. Look at that. 17, 24, 20, he had it 30. He has been bad, basically. So, I keep going back to him. I keep getting disappointed. But the price is just too good for me not to go back one more time. So, I will definitely play him one more time. 5.3K. Wish it was cheaper. By the way, he's been playing. He should be like on 4.7 right now. Him or Hero, I probably would go with Hero here. I'll probably even go with Gordon because Gordon right now gonna see minutes. It looks like he's ready to play over 30 plus minutes. So for that reason, I'll probably go Gordon. But his shots gotta be falling too. He take 24 shots, only make 8 of them. We're just in them to make like at least half of those shots, and then it's a big difference. Who else I would like here? Holiday. I like both Holiday, but I like Justin a little bit better because Heron Holiday is not gonna see as many minutes as Justin Holiday. For that reason, I would go with. Yeah, so actually, I'll probably not play Holiday. I think I would rather play Danny Green. I would probably rather play Rivers, even though Rivers isn't too much. But I'll probably rather take him because he could have those games where he just go off out of nowhere. That's basically it. Anybody else back down there? West Endo, if he get a start, but I don't see that happen, then I would play him. We will definitely know because that's the first game. There's nobody else there. I would go and play. Pat is a no for me. None, of course, he's not seen many. Trent is a no. T-Was, yeah, I would go. I would actually rather play T-Was the way T-Was over Fournier. He has been better than Fournier, even though he hasn't been that good. But has just a little bit better. And Fournier is more expensive. But because Fournier is the starter and he has the ball in his hand a lot, then I would probably go Fournier. For the small forward positions, you have James, Butler or Middleton. That's a good question here. I'll go Warren over both of them. Let's put it that way. I'll play Warren over Butler and Middleton. James, of course. I like James. I like Midi, but I don't like the price, so that's probably a no-no for me. Butler could end up not being on any of my teams. Even though I like him, he's gonna be probably the top fantasy player for Miami, possibly one at least in the top 2. But the price, I probably would rather go higher to like James, but that will give you probably 20 plus more fantasy points or even more. And now you have Gallo, Covington, Gordon. I think I'd rather go with Carmelo and Gordon rather than Gallo, man. I'm waiting for this guy to have a 40 fantasy point. I know he had a 39.75, but he's playing the minutes now. So for that reason, I actually like Gallo at that price. So James my definitely number 1 here. Warren second. Then I would probably go straight to Gallo for the third. Carmelo fourth, because and then House has been decent, so I don't mind going to House. But if I have to go for a fifth one here, I think I would go with I just don't like the Gordon price, 6K. Yeah, I would go with Gordon. And then but Kuzma is always a no for me, even with that price. That's a no. I would rather play House, Was, Ennis, and Danny Green, all those guys. That's getting the minutes. KCP played 28 minutes, which is actually pretty good. Only 19.25 fantasy points. Wish was a little bit more, but the price, that's not a bad price, so I wouldn't mind taking a chance there. For the power forward positions, Giannis, Davis, like both of them. If I had to go with one of them, possibly because of matchup, I would possibly go with Davis. But I like both. But definitely Davis is at the last game. That's the last game too. So definitely probably go with Davis here. And I like Warren at small or power forward. Nurkic is enough for me. Look at this right here. They are first for a reason, and they're definitely showing that. Gallinari again, I like. Covington, small forward, power forward. I don't mind going there, but I've been very disappointed. Only played 19 minutes. So the reason Covington hasn't been playing a lot of minutes is because of, we'll talk about him later. He's playing, they only have him as center only. So you guys should know what I'm talking about. Jeff Green. All right, that's the reason he hasn't been playing that many minutes. Jeff Green right now has been playing probably the best basketball of his career. Well, not the best, because he did play some good basketball when he was with OKC, and then was that OKC, then he went to Boston. All right, so house definitely again Cosmaz no quarter 4.2k. I like that price. Two good game actually. 27.5, exactly the same thing. The miss was a little bit more, but if I know for sure he would get me that again. I think I like quarter better than Clark. So, but Clark probably gonna be more popular than him. So for that reason, I would go quarter. If I had to play either one, then I would go quarter. Because they're probably going to see around the same minutes, but Crowder probably do a little bit more. Clark, what saved him is the fact that Ennis get kicked out. So, and he had to move to the power forward positions rather than the small forward. You know, when he plays the small forward, all he does is stay on the wing and hoping he get the ball come his way so he can go ahead and shoot the threes. Basically, that's what he does. But when he play at the power forward position, he was more inside, getting a little bit more rebounds. That actually helped him a lot. So for that reason, I would go Crowder here. And that's basically it. Gabriel is not starting no more, so nope. J. Simpson seen minutes, but doesn't really do much with it. We only see 9.6. That's basically it, guys. So again, Giannis, Davis, Warren, Gallinari. I think I hardly put Gallinari in the small forward, so I haven't. So I'll put other people like Clark and then House. I hardly put Carmelo in the small forward too. The center position, definitely. I'll probably Bam is my favorite center, and then Turner. I don't want anything to do with Nurkic. I rather play Vucevic, Jeff Green, Brook Lopez. Those are my guys. Adams, that's probably a no for me. Not even sure if he's going to play. If he does, then we'll see. Well, I'm hoping he's out. Maybe I could jump to Noel here. What position is Noel here? Center too? Yeah, center only. I was hoping. So that would be my reason to go to Noel. Let's talk about my 5 players, guys. Let's start with. Alright, guys. So I'm going to start with Bam here. Bam 7.6k. This is a no-brainer for me. If you was looking to play another center, then you're going to have 2 center. Because that's exactly what I'm going to give you guys. 2 center. And I'm going back to Jeff Green, man. Jeff Green. So, where I play first, you can put them in the center and the other. So, you can put Green in the center and then Bam in the utility. Alright. So, those are my 2 guys so far. And then my next player will be. I know his price is going up, guys, but I'm going back to Dragic here. Alright, so when I'm looking at the point guard position, so I'm looking at Brogdon 7.5, Dragic 6.5. I think I will go with Dragic here. Take the discount, even though Bledsoe, let's see. Bledsoe is actually a good price, too, like 5.95. Dragic or Bledsoe playing so against Orlando. That's a great match. That's both teams is good. The same thing with Miami. So I'm gonna go here. I decided to change and go with Bledsoe here. The thing about it, Dragic do a lot. Dragic will shoot. Bledsoe sometime he will do, but he also have the other players with him. And Dragic he creating. Bledsoe have more people that can create. Just like Miami has other players that can create too, but Dragic actually probably have the ball more in his hand when you have Giannis on your team, and also you have Middleton as your shooting guards. So I decided to go with Bledsoe over Dragic here, even though everything's telling me go with Dragic. So I'm going Bledsoe. Going with Bledsoe. That's the first game too. So if he busts, then I'm basically done. So I'm going to Bledsoe here. And then my next play will be. Alright, guys, before I give you my next play, let me go ahead and say if Adams is out, then definitely I might make some changes. Rather than go with Jeff Green, I might decide to go with Noel. I'm also gonna like Basley a little bit more. So those are some news definitely that can make me make some changes. But I think I'm gonna go with a player that's usually, for some reason, I used to love playing this guy, but lately it's not been the same. But I'm gonna go with him here. They're gonna need him to do more than he has been doing. That's Oladipo here. I'm gonna go with him. Hopefully he can show up. And then of course I'm gonna go with an expensive player, but the cheapest one out of all those 5 players, that's Davis. Yes, the only thing is it's only 4.766 left, but you can find some players at that price to fulfill your lineup, to complete your lineups. So my 5 players are Bledsoe, Oladipo, Davis, Bam, and Jeff Green. So hopefully we get some news about Adams that could really help. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to. Please drop a like in this video, and let's win some money. I'm out. Hey.